The Wall of Mexico is about walls, borders, whether they be psychological, sexual, gender, political,
cultural barriers, walls, everything
barriers.
that divide.
And I play Monica, who is the mother. And I am sort of a keeper of secrets, very queen-like, a bit cold, standoffish, except with my girls. And I let them get away with murder because they're my little wolves. And I love them so desperately. She is the lady who handles everything because the girls can't, and my husband is off on business. She handles the family business as well.
Well, I think on the surface, Tanya, my character, seems sort of just your typical party girl. You know, she does drugs, she loves reggaeton, she loves sex. But I think that what really drew me to this script was this kind of aspect of magical realism with a bit of perversity, like Gabriel Garcia Marquez on cocaine. You know, she is this sort of like trope of a party girl, but then it's very prismatic, and you just lean in a bit, and she's actually full of melancholia. She's poetic, and there's this intense sadness and it was really interesting to find the dichotomy in that and play that. It was hard at times, but really fun.
What drew me to the script was my character's relationship with Marisol. The two sisters have this beautiful symbiotic flow that they have going on, and they kind of just exist together, swimming in this, I don't know, this Siamese pool of existence. Yeah, very Siamese twin-like relationship. And my character is different in the sense that she's more focused on her thought, and she's very concerned with the human condition and metaphysics and philosophy. And so she was a really challenging character to get to tap into because I really don't have anything in common with her. So that just provided a really great adventure in getting to know her.
I think one of the most challenging scenes for me was the scene at the pool, because I was chastising my daughters in a fun and loving way, and I couldn't yell at them, and it was just from a logistics point of view, it was hard to do that because they were far away and it was outside and it was a pool, but I had to sound like I was whispering. You know, Monica's very steady. She's very even-keeled in the film. So there's not a lot of emotion going on for my character, except at the very end. And that was freeing. I love that. I love running and screaming. And I think maybe the other difficult scene to shoot was the very first scene that I shot. I don't know if you guys did, when we were on the scaffolding and looking down into the well, because they were shooting from down below, shooting us above, and we had to be on this very rickety scaffolding. And Isai Morales kept joking and farting.
For me, I had this small monologue, and as you know, there's two directors, and you want to please both of them. And I wasn't getting it right, or I know that's the actor in me saying I'm not getting it right. But we rolled for about 30 minutes without cutting, and it felt, why can't I get this right? These are just words, these are sentences strung together, and it was really difficult because it was a night shoot, and everyone was exhausted, and you know, there's 50 people standing around saying, or thinking in their heads, or at least you're thinking, let this be the one. And they kept forcing me to do it again and again. And I think that they're the type of directors who want us to get it right. And they would often say, can you try that again? Can you do it again? Can you do it again? Can you do it again? Until they got what they wanted or had an array. They're perfectionists and they're hyper intelligent. So, and then after 30 minutes, they finally said cut, and we were on a bed, and I just cried into the bed, and the producers came out and said, are you okay? I said, I'm just tired. That was a difficult scene for me, and then seeing it on the screen, it seems so simple, but behind it, I was losing my mind.
I think all of the partying scenes were exhausting to shoot because we had to actually party for 6 hours straight. Yeah. It was like 6 hours of cardio because, you know, we're dancing and having to act like we're high on drugs and stuff. So those are definitely really challenging. But and it's weird to have to act like you're dancing without audio because, yeah, for sound purposes, we had to have the background track pretty subdued in the background. But we wanted to dance full out and make it seem like, this is one of their awesome nightly parties that they have in their detached garage.